and Professor Who's Who. This one actually got updated about a week or two ago, I think 2 weeks ago, and I don't think I've played them yet. So let's give Doctor Who's Who a chance. Instead of previously, every turn you would get a random spell just on its own before the shop started. But now every other turn, every 2 turns, you get a bonus shop that's full of spells. It's like casting Abracadabra, which is fantastic. It is giving you less bonus spells, but it is giving you more selection. So that is very fun. Let us go. I'll take the baby dragon. They have more scalability potential. And I'll go with the Jealous Stepsisters. Really, we are hoping that we can find a Puck to help out our Jealous Stepsisters. I think I'll go with Plunder Penny. We are a spell build after all, so it is good to get those spells going. I do love to get a Mysterious Egg on turn 2 if I can. However, Silver Stepsisters is probably better. I might even see another egg. And what do we have? Daughter of Athena is a decent pick. I think I'll go for that, just to get another quest on the board. So, we are not going to be able to hunt with our Plunder Penny. Not today. That is a scary open. Wow. Whew. All right. So, Professor Who's Who has given us our first shop of spells and kind of okay options, not like amazing options. I think Silvery Moon on Plunder Penny is actually a really good pick. The other option would be something like Spoonful of Sugar. Spoonful of Sugar is plus health, which means it's, even if they don't get to swing first, they might survive and get to swing back. There's also Presence of Gaia. The slot gets +2/+2. That means even if we replace Plunder Penny, we can still get those bonuses transferred to somebody else. And it will make them inherently a 3/3, whereas Silver Moon only makes them a 2/2. I think I'll go with the Silver Moon anyway. I think that it is nice, and I would love to get them to gold if possible, so that's great. And here, I want to go with the Cowardly Lion. Again, Presence of Gaia is really strong, and it could also even help us finish this quest, but I think I'll just go with Cowardly Lion. I love Cowardly Lion. And here, let's go with Tank replacing Baby Dragon. We were able to hunt with our friend, and luckily, Jealous Stepsister was able to finish their quest thanks to Tank giving them a little buff when they attacked. Beautiful. I think Bounty Contract is one of the most synergistic treasures in the game. Even though we're going for spells, the hunt could still be super relevant. Lesser Mimic is also super good. If we're able to get an uncommon treasure next, there are some very strong uncommon treasures for spell builds. Specifically, I believe the Merlin's Hat is that uncommon. So I'm actually going to go with Lesser Mimic, just gambling that we're able to make that work. Here, we could take Chaos, get ourselves a random spell. That could be fun. I think that's what I want to do here. Something like Pan Shadow or just another Silver Moon might actually be a better pick, but I don't know. Chaos is cool, and I haven't used them very much, so I just like to see what they can do. Yeah. Now, if I get them, I'm probably not going to put them on my board. So we're just basically banking them in the hope that later we get to see a silver version or something. So I think that seems fine. What Big Teeth? Beautiful. I love What Big Teeth. Do I want to put on Plunder Penny to help her hunt, or do I want to put on Cowardly Lion so that they can beat the crap out of people that try and attack them? I'll put on Plunder Penny. Ooh, got a Cowardly Lion up to silver. Love to see that. And another Silvery Moon as an option. I do like Toady. I don't use them too much, but I think they have a lot of potential, especially if you end up getting into a drafty window situation. It's a treasure that gives your recruit abilities go off twice. It is a very strong recruit ability if you can make use of it. I think I just keep taking Silvery Moon. I'm going to have a really big pop-off turn when all of these things start goldening. So let's just do that for now. Get Tink up to silver. Next, one shy of making the hunt work. That's quite the shame, and that's a full heart damage. Ooh, are we going to throw this lead? Next, we have True Love's Kiss. The one big issue I find with Professor Who's Who is that you get this True Love Kiss before you have a chance to ever get any rare treasures, because it is the, characters, because it is the first shop of the first turn of each new rarity. If it was weaved between the two shops, it would be so good. Like, that would be my ideal, would be weaved between the two shops, which would be silly. It'd be like arbitrary, it'd feel wrong. You could also do it last, I guess, if you want to end on a spell, but actually I think I would rather end on a spell. Yeah, can it be the last? Can we have that change? Can we have it changed to be the last shop of every other turn? That would be great. I don't know how you would implement that, but that would be awesome if you could. Because I don't know what's coming down the pipeline. I don't really need this. I could just level this up to, like, green and hope that's good enough. It might be. It might be. I don't know. Greed. Spoonful of sugar. Let's just take Spoonful of Sugar on our Cowardly Lion. Make sure they're able to survive some hits. We always like that. Ooh, and a Golden Cowardly Lion. So we are going to trigger our Lesser Mimic on this, but that's okay. We actually are hoping for a specific uncommon treasure. We did not get it. However, some of these are very good. So leftover pieces. When one of your toys is KO'd, give this lot behind it +1/+1. I don't like this one. Heartseeker Bow. Your hunt characters have +7 attack. I only have the one hunt character, but ooh, +7 attack's pretty good. Sword of Valor. When one of your heroes attacks, gives all your characters +1. This adds up so much, so fast. We don't have a lot of heroes, but I think it's still worth it. I think it's time to pivot into heroes. I don't talk a lot about pivoting on this show? I don't know, whatever, channel, but it's super important. I'm just going to throw Athena down in the front just because I want them to be able to successfully trigger this double Sword of Valor. Obviously, if we see any more heroes, we want to grab them. But yeah, we are fully into a heroes build now, if possible. So, that attacks, buffs our board, that attacks, beauteous. That's what we want to see. Alright. Fairy Godmother is a hero, which we're being reminded of because Daughter of Athena is here, but we just want it actually because of these. The question is, what do we want to get rid of? Where our board is getting very good, actually. But it's going to add up more if we can get the Fairy Godmother. The funny thing is, Fairy Godmother wants to be in the front. I think that's actually fine, because we can throw this down here. We can move this over there. And do we replace our Daughter of Athena? I think we just want as many heroes as we can. So I don't know if we even do want to. I think I will keep the Daughter of Athena, and I will actually just bank the picks. I don't really want them on my board, unfortunately. What do we have? Quests give 1 rarity higher. Cowardly Lion is about to finish their quest, which means we're going to get a rare instead of an uncommon. I think that's probably worth it, even if we never get another treasure the rest of the game. This is like taking the lucky chest, that the next treasure you find is 1 level higher. It means this will be 1 level higher. If we only get 1 trigger off Potion of Treasure Finding, it's still actually very good. However, we still have to survive this. Come on, Cowardly Lion. Beautiful. Love to see that. And hunted with our Plunder Penny in the back row. Ooh, my. Shattered Shield. One of our Farewell characters is KO'd. All your other characters get +2. We do not have any Farewells. Can we get them? Maybe. Lucky Your Chest. One of your next treasure is 2 levels higher. And Hunter's Horn. Doubles your hunt abilities. This card is absolutely nuts if you have any hunt abilities, which we currently don't except for Plunder Penny, I guess. I think it's just... These are all very good. Lucky Your Chest is the banking for the future. We kind of don't have the room to... We want to take something that helps us now. Unfortunately, none of them help us now unless we think we're going to get a Farewell this round. And Farewell don't really help us until the next round anyway. We still have to survive the first round. I think we go for the Hunter's Horn and hope we can get some really good epic hunts. So, next we have Silvery Moon. Starlight. Starlight is interesting. It makes your silver characters even bigger, so these two in the back would get really strong. Otherwise, I think I just want to take the Giant Growth and maybe hit the Fairy Godmother. Fairy Godmother tends to sort of lag behind the rest of the characters because they are, they don't buff themselves every round. So let's do that. And, ooh, Plunder Penny up to gold. I will take it. That said, we were just talking about needing to hunt. Scar is very decent. When any of your characters hunt, give villains in your shop +2. I think I'm going to go with the Plunder Penny here. I want the Golden Treasure. I want the better Plunder Penny. Oh, we did it. Okay, Bounty Contract, one of the best common treasures in the game just for this, right? It has synergy with other things. You might say, okay, so it's just making it +2 instead of +1. It's not that big a deal, and you're right. But anything that goes off when Hunt goes off, it really, really, really likes it. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I don't care about any of these. Let's just throw Baby Dragon in the trash and see if we can find something better. Ironcast Dragon is absolutely absurd if you can support it. I really wish we had a hero, but we don't. That's fine. I should not be keeping Daughter of Athena just for these double swords. I think I have to pass on them. Ironcast Dragon is now up to 17. 17. Pretty dang good just to start. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. We did not survive. We did not win, but we did survive. Now, Ironcast Dragon, I did not read it. When you cast a spell directly on me, get a random common treasure. This adds up very, very fast. Happily Ever After, give your character +6/+4. It's 6 because of Plunder Penny. And when you win the next fight, give additional +6/+4. So that adds up to a ton. And we get a random Captain's Cutlass. We love a Captain's Cutlass. Fires of Ares, this is a slot buff. That still counts for Ironcast Dragon. Do I want +8 attack on somebody? I think I do. I think I will put them. If we move them over here, now the slot buff's here. Wand of Shielding. Ooh, we can get our full Spell Slinger build online. First thing, Fairy Godmother buffs everybody. We do not get the hunt. That is okay. Calypso attacks, dies. Ooh, we were able to take with the range. That's very, very good. And next. Okay. Professor Who's Who triggers at the beginning of the next turn. We can now get a full thing of spells. However, only one of them lets us target our Ironcast Dragon, and I think it is time to go to silver. Let's go. Twin Shot, not too shabby, not too shabby. What we're seeing now is we have a very good treasure generation. Treasure generation on its own is not that big of a deal. Like, a lot of these commons are just, they're not that great. They're the common treasures. They're supposed to be not that great. And if you can get Treasure Hoard, however, they can get massive. So this guy just keeps growing just because every treasure is giving them an additional +1/+1. However, we can do better. We're going to take this for now, though. Make them a little bit stronger. And see what we can do. Ooh, okay, Blackbeard. We are fully into our hunt build now. I have +4/+4 for every time you have hunted this game. Hunt, trigger all of your other characters' hunt abilities. Now this will go off twice because we have Hunter's Horn. However, the only hunt abilities we have are this one's hunt ability, this one's hunt ability, and this one's hunt ability. But if we move Fairy Godmother or replace Fairy Godmother, Blackbeard will no longer be seeing them, because they're going to be in the front, right? Unless I put them in the back, but then they're going to be dead. I won't count. What's cool is that Cowardly Lion, they have a hunt ability that doesn't do anything currently, because they can never attack, they can never trigger it. Blackbeard can trigger that. The question becomes, what else do we do? I think we keep Plunder Penny in the background here, which means Tink is the one who has to go. Unfortunate. Now, we could also take the Silver Fairy Godmother here, but I don't think it's that big a deal. Blackbeard is just a very strong if you have option. It is a collectible card. You can tell by how it has this bronze, golden, red border as opposed to anything else is silver. But apparently I have it for Professor Who's Who. I didn't notice that, but that's fun. The question becomes, will Blackbeard be able to successfully hunt? Let's find out. Oh, they will. They trigger all of them. Okay, why did it trigger that many times? Like, I knew it was going to trigger... Okay. Did it do that thing where it said their hunt went off, which triggered the other twos, and then those two went off twice because Hunter's Horn says to go off twice, and then Blackbeard's went off again? I don't think it should do that. I think when it triggers, it should just trigger. I don't think that should be the same. It's not... I don't know. I think that's what happened. If that is, that's fine, but I don't... That's better than you would expect, and therefore you might like it, but I just never feel like that's the way things should work. I don't personally enjoy. Anyway, we can take Midas's Touch on Ironcast Dragon. Fun fact about Ironcast Dragon is that when you gold them, they stop giving commons and start giving uncommons, which is quite good. Unless you're playing Trash Panda, in which case it is worse. But for us, I think we're going to prefer it, and I'd rather it than just getting Daughter of Athena Silver. Spirit Dragon is also fantastic, but I'm really happy with our board right now, so I don't think I really want to do that. Let's go up to Midas's Touch. So we get Wand of Anger because they're currently still only silver. Uncommon Treasure. Beautiful. Also, the treasure hoard value has doubled, which is excellent. What else do we have? We could get the Golden Tank. We don't really want them on our board, probably, unless we're replacing Fairy Godmother, which we could do. Fairy Godmother's not doing a ton right now. We could also go with the Wizard of Oz, 22-22 to the front row seat, and I think that's the right call. The Uncommon Treasure is fine, but it's not as good as this, probably. We could also instead just go for Pick a Peck of Peppers. That would be 13 plus 3. Holy crap, that is a lot, actually. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's added up. Which could be good, and it would give us our Ironcast Dragon another Uncommon Treasure. I have to figure if that is better or worse than just getting... This is plus 22, plus 22, and this is 13-3? Yeah, I'm just going to do this. That's fine. How did Blackbeard get so big? So, the thing to remember about Blackbeard is that they buff themselves because they don't have Hunt +4/+4. They have whenever you hunt at all this entire game from beginning to end, or beginning to now, I guess, get +3/+3, or get +4/+4. So it just keeps getting bigger without really doing anything. I don't have to invest in it, just it will get bigger as long as it survives. And it will survive this opening volley. We've got 4 health. UTS. Everybody buffs up. We get the Cowardly Lion. I love having a Cowardly Lion. It's so funny. I love the Cowardly Lion. We lost. Oh no! If that was the finals, we'd be dead because finals are a full heart every time. I don't like that rule, but that's fine. However, let's see what we have. We need to be able to pull it back. So, first and foremost, Athena, 18 plus 6 in a slot. Mix a macho, match a character. That could be relevant. We want to be casting on our Ironcast. I think we want to just invest in this Ironcast as hard as we can. I think the Blessing is going to be better, so we'll do that. And that, ooh, Genie's Lamp. Genie's Lamp is a treasure that says double the next 3 spells you cast, which is absurd. The question is, do I care to right now? 19 plus 1 to all the front row slots. That's pretty good. Plunder Penny is starting to really fall behind, unfortunately, because they don't have a hunt that buffs their own stats. So I might actually prefer to put Plunder Penny in the front instead of Cowardly Lion. I could see that. I think I will. I'm going to take Down Came the Rain. It's going to go off twice, which maybe there's better options than that, but that's what I'm going to do. And Giant Growth. We could also just take Bahamut. Like, legit, Bahamut's just an 87, 85 because we have so many treasures. I would not mind that. The question is that more impactful than Giant Growth? And yeah, every time I see that number, it just blows my mind. We've had plus 18 Plunder Penny triggers. I think we have to take the Bahamut, though. Like, Cowardly Lion is just not big enough to matter at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, we have to, I think. Or we can take Fairy Godmother's also not big enough. Yeah, I'm taking Bahamut. It's short-term game, which we need short-term game. It's gain. It's just really important. It's kind of annoying, because, like, Plunder Penny, the benefit is that I can put them in the back, and that's, like, 4 things triggering, as opposed to only 3 things triggering with the bounty contracts, right? Because it has its own hunt ability, but I think I just need it to grow, so I think I will put them in the front. Watch them get sniped in the first round. There they go. Yep, totally. It didn't even matter. Wow. Well. That's fine. We could take a Nightshade to get +1/+1. I don't think that's really that big a deal at this point. We can also go for Mighty Mouse. They're good, but I don't think we're going to stick them on our board, so it's not a huge deal. I do like them a lot. I'm kind of hoping we can get some kind of Through the Looking Glass to transform Cowardly Lion up to a legend, because right now they're not doing a lot for us. I'll just take Stroke of Midnight. It's just a good spell. Transforms an enemy character. We are going into the finals, I think, so it's good to have this be strong. We got 2 copies of it from our Genie's Lamp. I did forget about that. Okay, I absolutely adore Kraken. I think we're at the point in the game where they're not going to successfully be able to hunt. So, I think what we do is we actually replace... We put them in the back, and we let Blackbeard trigger them. And hopefully we don't lose here. So, they also have a Blackbeard. However, our Blackbeard is bigger, so no matter what happens, we are able to get our hunt off, and they are not. Beautiful. Kraken triggering in the back row is excellent. That's very, very strong. Now that they have done the buffs, the slot buffs, we could probably move... Oh, we won. Okay, well, we won. I didn't realize that, yeah. So when we went into this, there was 2 opponents. They both had 1 heart each. So when we won, we removed their last heart. However, the other one, I don't know exactly how they simulate it, but we didn't go against the other one. Instead, presumably they lost to this board as well. They sort of simulated what those 2 boards would have looked like and determined that the board we were fighting was already the stronger of the 2, so they just said we won. Which, great. Fine by me. I'm okay with it. Pretty cool board. Bahamut just sort of showed up at the end. Really, really strong, honestly, because we had so many treasures. I can't believe how many treasures we got. Ironcast Dragon really carried this game. Like, we got so much value out of Ironcast Dragon. Plunder Penny didn't do as much as you think. They did a lot, but they didn't do that much until we got Blackbeard. Blackbeard is just, honestly, one of the most powerful legends in the game, in my opinion. They are always so good. Yes, you have to invest in them, but not, like, heavily. Like, because every hunt you do leading up to getting them buffs their power, some legends start very, very small. And unless you're able to buff your shop or stick them on your board and buff them with onboard things before they have to actually fight, they don't compete well enough. But this was a 30-30 when we bought it, because it had already been buffed by its passive ability. And then it just kept going. And it's so interesting how our game was very much informed by the treasures we got, right? We got the Hunter's Horn before we had any hunt abilities. And now, if you look at our board, bounty contracts is all we have. Okay, we had Plunder Penny. We had Plunder Penny, sure. But, like, Blackbeard is mostly seeing bounty contracts go off. Mostly that's what it's seeing. We just got the Kraken right at the end, like, you know, but, like, that was right at the end. And it's still enough. Yeah, no, it's just... I don't know exactly if the hunt abilities that are triggered by Blackbeard count as a hunt ability that he sees go off or not, but it seemed that way. I'd have to check the numbers, but whew. I have a 5-game combo? No way, I don't win that much. I'm not that good at this game.